I know we was doing the Golden Girls.
Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again. How it is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Oh, that's my part.
If you in a high thank you for being a friend. You know, they're never gonna sign us if we don't get our shit together. That's fine.
All them notes wrong. But anyways, all right, we're
Are you recording it?
All right, so we're 1 minute in. Did up, CoolCats? Welcome back to the planet. I am your host, Being Out of Vivid, the one that you hate to love.
Wait.
Why do people interrupt me when I do my intro?
No, wait a minute. It's my party. I can cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Alright. Okay. I was gonna join in. It's okay, it's cool. I'm used to being that redhead stepchild. I'm smoking marijuana on
I'm mad you said
no,
red.
what are you talking about?
I'm mad you said redhead.
This is not.
Stepchild. He said redhead stepchild.
What are you talking about? This
Redhead.
shit is so legal. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna start over again. Okay, it's my party. I can cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. I'm not drunk enough for this. If you are, you would cry too if it happened to you. One more time. It's my party. I can cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you.
Period. Because you know I'm gonna need my fan.
Because this show is all about the shit. And here I'm thinking about preference.
All right.
Okay.
Get up, CoolCats. Welcome back to the planet. I am your host, Being Out of Vivid, the one that you hate to love. And welcome back to another segment of The Shade Is.
The Shade Is.
All right, so guys, this week.
Let me start.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Wait a minute. Can I get this?
Go ahead.
All right, so this past weekend was Gay Pride weekend, Labor Day weekend. So happy Labor Day to everybody out there. If you're wearing white, Godspeed. We had interesting number of events. Y'all seen short clippets from my previous video, which is called Atlanta Gay Pride 2020, Labor Day. Now, the pool party was everything, but it also was a lot. So let's get into it, shall we?
Okay, well, for starters, the pool party was magnifique. Okay, prior to planning the party, I was told that I could pretty much have free range of who I wanted to invite and this and that and the other, and that I went ahead and took heed to that. Basically, I didn't want to invite a lot of people due to the pandemic that's going on now. So we all agreed that everybody, was pretty much going to be social distancing, wearing masks, this and that and the other. I mean, that was promoted. Food would be prepackaged, okay? I was told to get together a list, an invite list, and a uninvited list. And I particularly called some individuals and let them know what was going on. And basically, this all goes back to etiquette. You short the motherfuckers' houses, okay? and if you did not get a proper invite from that individual, a phone call or a text
get
message.
Uninvited.
We get to that. And because too many people have been showing up these little events or whatever, you know, basically just showing their ass and, you know, just carrying on. All right, it's too much.
The fact that
too
you
much
got
stuff
to
going
make
on at these parties or whatever. So I mean, but that being said, if you hear about a party and you want to go, and if you know you didn't contact the people who was hosting it, don't show up. Okay, if you didn't get a text from that individual, you hear about it, you know the individual, please call them and let them know. Could they get an invite, or could I get an invite? This and that and the other. There was a situation where one of our mutual friends was throwing a party, and we didn't get an invite, but Brandon knew the individual personally, and they had a conversation, and the guy simply just basically just told him that no, this is a private party for me and my private friends or whatever, and you know, basically. That's it. You're not invited. It is as simple as that. I mean, you know, you can't fault that person for, you know, having, you know, their own party at their own house and this and the other, and you just wasn't invited, period. It is what it is. You know, you have to respect that individual in his in his house or whatever, his event. The same thing that goes on at the party I just had. Well, I threw for a friend of mine's who's throwing for his birthday or whatever. Invites went out, phone calls was made, okay, and then at the end of when the party was in full swing, this individual just pops up out of nowhere, okay, and that was kind of interesting. You know, I wasn't really expecting that. I did not get a phone call or a text or anything about, you know, this person was coming. He does run with our normal group of friends or whatever. I mean, you know, I had nothing against this individual at all. We've had conversations, this and that and the other, and it's awfully funny how, you know, when I give people, you know, I'm trying to be so judgmental and this and that and the other. And then, you know, when you say to me, people always say this about me, they say that about me, they don't know me, and this and that and the other. Like, okay, well, I get it. But then again, when you show up to these events and these places or whatever, because it's not the first time that he's actually done that, you know, it's always some type of drama, basically. And it's a lot.
No, let's just call it for what it is. The bitch like to show up to parties, whether she invited or not, and stir up shit. And leave. I'm sorry. She like to show up to parties, whether she invited or not. And at the same time, she like to stir up shit, cause mess, act like the victim, and then fucking leave. And then tell a story like she the fucking victim. Like she ain't do shit wrong.
I mean, yeah.
You can't say every situation that you've been in when it comes to some bullshit, you the one that's the victim and you ain't do shit wrong. Oh, I told the truth, bitch. The truth ain't always meant to be said right then and there. Whether you lying or not.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck wrong with you? I'm finna play games with him.
I mean, so...
That's why his ass don't get invited nowhere.
So, I mean, basically, like I had said before, based on the conversations I have had with this person in the past or whatever, it's always been like, you know, everybody don't like me, or... people got something against me and this and that and the other and blase. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I get it, okay. But then, you know, when you show it to my party or whatever, I was like, okay, well, whatever.
So
okay.
He was the uninvited, yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
So he was on the uninvited list.
He was on the uninvited list, but also...
It wasn't no shade behind it, it's just because of certain... You can't... Here's the thing. You cannot... Again, I love all my friends. My closest friends, my longest friends, whoever that I'm cool with and I hang out with and socialize with. My thing is that every scene, every scenery, every event, every different event I know there's only certain people that I can invite to those events.
Well, it ain't meant for everybody.
It ain't meant for everybody.
Right.
And based on what I know and what I experienced from my friends and long distance friends or associates or whoever, I know who I can invite to these things and who I can't.
Right.
And if somebody feels some type of way about that regardless, that's on you. That's personal. Because you know how you conduct yourself in a natural setting that you're always in. If we go to something different and you ready to have a conversation, have to read or talk about that party and all that, every party ain't always just jumping and just hitting the wall. You got wind down parties, you got laid back parties.
The party wasn't all that?
No, I'm just saying, in general. Everybody's not meant for every scenery. That's just like when I took y'all to a party or whatever like that. I honestly feel like maybe these two wasn't the ones that I should have invited to this type of stuff, this type of setting. And there's no shades, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
I get it, definitely. I'm sure we have definitely displayed our feelings on certain invites we've been to. So it's definitely a reflection.
But anyway, when this individual got there or whatever, I mean, I was like, okay, well, wow, all right. Well, I did, like I said before, I didn't get a phone call or no one notified me about this person, coming in. Especially to the point where I specifically told some individuals that make sure they call me or contact me to get an invite specifically, so I can talk to them one-on-one. Basically, I mean that was just the whole point. I didn't want to make basically a big deal about it because I wanted to have a one-on-one conversation with these individuals that was coming to this event that I was having or that my friend was throwing for his birthday party. I mean, and that's pretty much it. So I didn't want the whole he said, she said, going back and forth through a third party, this and that and the other. I mean, I wanted to make it, pretty much very, very personal, if you will, and not, go behind someone's back and just say this and say that. No, I wanted to speak to that person, face to face and be like, no, you're not invited, basically. Just like old boy had told you when that was going on. So, right. I mean, that's where we're at on this, you know what I'm saying? Especially now when all this other craziness is going on, the mixing of the cliques and this and that and the other, and
So I have a question. You want to
go ahead?
I have a question. Have this certain individual talked about you and your man? Not if both, yes. If separately, okay, too.
No, there were comments. It was just comments made. Me in particular, I really don't take nothing personal. That's just me. I'm very laid back. Nothing really gets under my skin like that. But there were a lot of, I would say, playful comments, if you will. Other people took it. They didn't take it as playful as I did. I find a joke in everything. I like to laugh.
Okay, me
too. So I mean, but I must say there were a lot of playful comments prior to, basically. And then on top of that, there were other conversations made on the back burner about different individuals, attending the party or whatever. I mean, he wasn't the only one that wasn't on the invite list or whatever. Right.
But the other ones that came, right?
No, other ones did not come.
Oh, okay. The other ones did not come.
No.
Are we talking about who we think we're talking about?
No.
Oh.
But I mean, yeah. So,
So,
go ahead.
I could just ask a couple questions here so that I'm following along.
Elevate your voice a little bit, sir.
If I can just ask a couple questions so that I'm following along.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, let's start with the topic. Topic being
The uninvited list.
the uninvited list. Okay. Now there was an uninvited list that was not met, right?
Right.
Okay. And through that process, you made attempts to let everybody know that if you do want to invite anyone else outside of the list that was given,
Right.
To have a personal conversation with you.
Just scoot your inch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And those were not met.
Right.
This individual showed up anyway.
Right.
at some point did you reprimand the person that brought them there, or have some kind of conversation with them?
That conversation has not been made, but it was brought to my attention. How did they get there? And so once the party had ended, the host was like, okay, well, with that being said, we're going to just pretty much at this point just extend our uninvited list, add more people on it so that this won't happen again.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So the reason of this uninvited list is because of the mixture of
ongoing fuckery that goes on to damn near every other party.
Okay. So it's for the ongoing, not for the mixture of
what happened?
What happens? What's a good time?
No. The purpose of the uninvited list is to keep the trash out, if you will. Yeah, the
trash belongs in the trash can on the outside of the house.
And what do you do with trash?
Throw it away.
That's why you're in the dumpster.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess at the end of the day, we're just gonna extend the.
Mm-hmm. Now, what happened at the party? Okay, that bullshit never should have happened. And I gotta call one of my friends back to apologize to him because there was an additional conversation made about some of the other individuals that was there, and that was taken a bit out of portion or whatever.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna go ahead. I let Ken start, to loop y'all in, catch y'all, so hook and sinker. But I'm finna get to the shits that I want to get to, period. So here's the thing. As y'all see on the video, we had a good time at the party. Now, there's an individual that's in the video, I'm not gonna say his name, that I brought with me as my party of one. Mm-hmm. And so, with that being said,
he went through all the proper channels.
He went through all the proper channels and everything else.
Because I was on ass.
Yeah,
that he went through. No.
Just because I can ask.
But even then, you can do that when you're not on the invited list. You can do that when you're not on the invited list either way. Because the thing is, you want to invite somebody else in that maybe fits in that environment or that circle.
Like that's instinctive though. Like you should just kind of like know where you fit in.
Yeah,
I would invite probably one friend to this clip because he's as open-minded as this clip,
and that's on the
comments, right?
Yeah.
But
so here's the thing.
Yeah.
What happened at that party? I invited somebody that was with me, and somebody that was on the uninvited list decides they want to show up. All right, cool. Now, mind you, the uninvited list was never discussed. That was only for him. He know who's on the uninvited. He know who to invite, who not to invite, because this is him and his man's function. Period. So, moving forward, we had a good time. Y'all see all the footage and everything else. Now, I was beginning to film again while we was all in the jacuzzi, and the jacuzzi was hot, and it was a little dark, and we had these two bonfires on the side, as y'all see in the video. Nice. They was lit and everything else. It was like ancient Greek mythology type of feel and everything. So
I was looking great. Body was
so anybody that watches the cliffhanger of that, if y'all see that, and if y'all know y'all history of Greek mythology or Roman or whatever, of course that men had or in general there were orgies going on. So apparently one person decided out of the bunch.
Wait, hold on. Go back.
He was just going in.
It was a history.
That was a history
reference. Yeah.
Right.
So you okay?
So with that being said, apparently somebody decides they wants to go inside and ask the owner about far as is people. I don't know what they said, but apparently it had been in the lines of getting naked in the pool. So apparently the guy that y'all see in the video. If you find the loop or who the person is, that's on you. Now, he decides he wants to take off his swimming trunks and jump in the pool naked. Me, I turned around, I see him getting in the pool naked because somebody was like, you better get in that pool naked or whatever. And I turned around, he jumped in that pool. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, what's going on? All right, cool. Well, the owner said we grown. All right, cool. Period. Hey, let's have fun. Period. That's what we doing. We jumping around in this pool and having a good ass time. You naked. I don't care. I don't even care.
Hold up. Okay.
He wants to say
no, I know. Let's just say that, regardless, okay, I was in that pool and I had my clothes on. Okay? Continue.
So, everybody, only but this one particular person had their clothes, took out their swimming trunks and jumped in the pool. By the end of the night, it was probably maybe 3 out of a bunch of those people. And the thing is that it wasn't nothing going on, sexual or anything like that. Some things I did see some things that probably maybe felt like, oh yeah, a bitch got a motive.
What was your warning signs outside of the naked body that decided to be?
Well, the motive was always there.
Really?
Yeah, because it was told that the motive, that they believed that the motive was there from the gate.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That was
but you get that, but the thing is that, you know what? The thing is that we should have expected that from whores.
I just didn't expect that though. I thought it was gonna be.
You should expect that from whores. But my thing is, I try to feel like, oh, you getting comfortable, you're in comfort zone. But damn, you was really comfortable.
Yeah.
And the thing was that I didn't have an issue of him getting in the pool by naked. Everybody else was like, he should have done that because of the fact that, you don't know these folks like that, and we're trying to give a good impression because look where we at. We don't do this all the time.
We ain't had tea yet.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? No. But either way. Yeah, the food was good. Now, moving forward, apparently, let's just go ahead and just jump to it because we already at 23 minutes.
And see, this is what happened.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
We was all in the jacuzzi. And it had to be every bit of, let's see, on top of my head, if I can remember vaguely, when I close my eyes, is there were 2, 4, 6, 8.
That's a big ass jacuzzi.
On a regular. And the jacuzzi is full because I had to end up standing in the middle of everybody, right? So, and no, it was you in there, so that was like 9.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I had to end up standing in.
Ken, where were you?
I was, yeah. Right. So here's the thing. Hello.
Go ahead.
So here's the thing. You got one out of that bunch that was naked from the gate that wants to fornicate and fondle people in the pool. I mean, in the jacuzzi on the low. And the only people that you can actually do that to without everybody else knowing in the jacuzzi is the people that's to the right of you or the left of you, correct?
Correct.
All right, period. So, you was aggressive with one and was trying to get something popping, and they already knew this ain't that type of party. You was aggressive, they wasn't hearing it, you moved on to the person to the right of you. Now, whether you touched him first and he touched you first, whatever y'all was gonna do with y'all hands under that water, make this quite clear. Is whatever, that's y'all business, y'all grown. But at the same time is that you trying to sit here and get a motherfucker to sit here and was like, if I suck your toes, you suck my dick, bitch, I don't even know you like that. And the answer is no. So now you want to get loud. You want to get loud and say, oh, you was jacking my dick or whatever like that. Whether it was true or not, you sit there and embarrass that boy. Whether he felt embarrassed, but I felt embarrassed for him.
Well, he said it out loud on top of that.
Yeah, and then when I thought they were still playing, and when he said, you got me fucked up and got up out the pool and said, Brandon, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, what? He was like, let's go now. Like, get up out the pool. Like, he grabbed my arm.
I saw that part.
You would have thought that me and him was together.
Yeah, for me, that's
so, I got to pool. I said, hold on. Well, that's not what we're going to do. When I walked up them stairs, I went off on him.
Yeah.
I said, I give y'all respect. I demand respect. you're not gonna talk to me like that. Mm-hmm. I'm not the one that pissed you off. He did. Mm-hmm. By the time we got to my car, which was directly in front of the house, he apologized. I crunked up the car, left him in there to go find my shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry about your sandals.
Yeah. Could you please not steal my sandals next time?
My apologies.
They do not look like
I
Pumas.
was
Brandon,
faded.
They do not look like Pumas.
I was just ready to get up out of that situation.
But looking for your sandals was that was a whole. That's a whole nother story.
Anyways, let's jump to it. We can scatter later.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and finish this because I gotta get this out. So I go downstairs and I go on the inside to go look for my stuff. I don't see nowhere. So the guy who pissed off my friend was standing there by the table with all the food. Mm-hmm. And I just looked at him, and I looked at him like this. And he turned to me, he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Bitch, you know what?" I was like, "Why did you say that?" I said, "Why did you do that?" "What did I do?" "Boy, you know what the fuck." Hold on, let me finish this. "Boy, you know what the fuck you did." "I don't know why the fuck you say that to him." "Who are you talking about?" "Bitch, it was two people beside you." "What you mean?" "You got into it with one of them." Mm-hmm. That's how I play. You ain't. I said, "You drunk?" No, I ain't drunk. Well, then why the fuck are you having amnesia all of a sudden? Let's not play games. Don't stop playing with me. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck you said that? See, this is why nobody don't invite your ass nowhere. You keep opening your motherfucking mouth. That mouth of yours is the problem. Stop doing it. You can't do that with everybody. You in Georgia. You're not back home. You will get your ass slapped and beat because there's somebody from everywhere that's here. And don't let it be Atlanta native because they're going to slap the shit out you in a minute. Or bust up your shit. Or try to tarnish your life. Mm-hmm. You better stop playing because the right one going to come along that you going to fuck with and going to murder your ass. Mm-hmm. Period. Stop playing. Yeah, I said it. Bitch, you got something to say when you see me? We can have it. For real, stop doing it.
We have enough.
You inconvenience my time. That's why I'm pissed. You inconvenience mine. You disrupted my energy by doing that with him. Whether you knew he was with me or not, I don't give a fuck. This is the same shit you do everywhere. Stir up shit. Flirting with motherfuckers niggas. And then act like the victim like you didn't fucking know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see me? Okay.
So this is what happens when you give people the benefit of the doubt.
Because bitch, we can fight about it, you see about it.
So, I mean, that's just all I'm saying.
No, I don't like that. And my thing is, we have put so much energy into the uninvited list.
Yeah.
Even if all of us have differences about a person that we're still friends with that some of us don't even fuck with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Come on, man, with this. Stop with that shit. My thing is, I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
We all did.
Even when you talked about me. Bitch, you said I was broke. He seemed like he broke when you claimed you was trying to talk to me. Because you was so thirsty trying to get me to your house to have sex. You paid for an Uber. That was my excuse not to go. My car's outside. The fuck you mean? You paid for an Uber. For me there and back. Ain't shit happen really like that neither. The closest you can ever do is get a bitch to your bed and then most likely it's gonna fail before you even do anything. Let's not play games.
He has priors with everybody. Yeah, so I mean
that shit was fucked up. I still gave you the benefit of the doubt of that shit, even though I just sit here just ran your ass. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Even when a motherfucker said period, at the end of the day, you're fake. So the thing is, if you want to continue, and I'm still sitting here trying to give you a chance when I say this, they may not. I don't know what they feeling. I don't know. I'm not in their head. But if you want to continue to come to events and everything else, conduct yourself as a grown ass man. Cause bitch, you the same age as my mama. Why do I have to fight you? Why do I have to go back and forth with you like two girls at school?
Like two bitches on the boulevard.
Period. Why do I have to do that? I don't do this with my own motherfucking mama. And y'all the same fucking age. Girl, please, stop playing with me. The fuck wrong with you? You need to stop that. Stop, conduct yourself as such. If you got something to say about somebody, wait till you get something by yourself with your friend that always tag you along. Shit. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
So that was the basis.
Trashy assholes.
That was the basis of the event that had took place. Okay, everybody calling my phone, asking what happened. Well, motherfucker, now you know. Okay, but hey, you should have been there. The shit was fun for what it were. I had a good time. All my friends had a good time. Minus that minor incident that happened. But I mean, yeah. So very passionate about the situation.
No. Because disclaimer, but no disclaimer. There was, I was doing my due diligence to make future events happen. I was networking like a motherfucker. When a motherfucker get in my way of my business, because networking is also a business too.
It is.
Even if it's free.
It is.
When you get in my way, when you fuck with my money, I'm going to see about you. And I don't give a fuck what angle it came from. Bitch, it hit me. It involved me.
Yeah, it did. And it just threw the party all out of whack.
Talk about personal shit you got going on. Bitch.
It's just
The fuck wrong with you? You can't call nobody broke. They got their own apartment and own car and own job. Bitch, you own a room and a car. And a job. You been here longer than me. But I'm broke. But I'm broke. And if I'm broke, it's for good reasons. I got my shit though, right?
Well, yeah, you do have your shit. But I must say, you have really came up, really.
Oh.
You have. You.
Oh, stop
I bet you're doing better than me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Stop that. It's not about praising me. I'm just making a point about what this bitch said.
Yeah. He talked about all of us, so I mean, hey, and you know,
and we still look past it.
We all look past. Yeah, we all look past that. You all look past that. You know, I mean, I had no ill will against this guy. You know, no ill feelings or whatever. But I mean, the shit was just fucked up, man. The shit was just fucked up.
So, I just want to. This overall conversation was to express what to do and what not to do, in a place where you're not, familiar
with. Exactly.
And you're invited to. Okay. And the behaviors that were met that night wasn't something that you particularly would have wanted to do on the first. Right?
Right.
So,
that was the whole purpose of having an uninvited list. Right. To keep certain individuals out.
Now, here's the thing. Even though he was uninvited, I don't think that he knew that he was uninvited.
It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter because you don't show your ass and do that any fucking way.
Well, here's the thing.
But I'm
pretty sure we all went to a party that we technically wasn't invited to. Real shit.
But we ain't that like that.
The thing is, exactly. We didn't
I
do all
ain't never
that.
really seen him in a lot of events.
So the thing is that the punchline was that he wasn't invited, but he showed up, and it was cool.
Well, someone invited him.
That you started messing. This is why you was on the uninvited list because you can't come because you don't know how to fucking act.
Right, but then
stop playing with people and everything else. Like
invited him.
No.
He rode with somebody.
So why didn't the person? And here's the thing. Granted, the guy went in there with the intention to do this. Whatever the case was, it went down. But the person that invited this person there, did they not have previous knowledge how you felt about this guy?
Well, I expected a phone call from somebody from our circle, if you will, about that.
I think what the problem is communication. Like, yeah, I'm upset at the fact that he went there and he did that, but no one communicated to anybody. Did you communicate to them?
The communication was very clear. Was very, very, very clear about specific directions. Okay.
Yeah.
If you get this invite, okay, and if someone wants to come and they don't have the text or a phone call from me personally, they need to call me to get the proper invite.
I remember that text message.
Yeah, it was a gated community for crying out loud. Can't anybody just show up there? Are you kidding me?
True.
So I mean, yeah, there was a small informal party. We didn't want a lot of motherfuckers there. That's why, it looked like it did. Everybody there had fun. Was in the water. It was great. It was beautiful, and that's the ambiance that we wanted. I'm right or wrong. That's the ambiance that we wanted. Everybody
y'all saw on that video
had a good time.
We were having a good time
all the way to the time it was time to get our ass out of that pool and go the fuck home. That's all I'm saying. And the thing is,
but it's not just him who had fault about this whole thing.
You can't invite folks to this is why we can't invite people to certain shit.
He wasn't on the uninvited list.
Because
the person didn't know.
Here's the thing. That was, some things were said and some things happened. But that was like the starting point. That was a starting point, and it was like a trickle effect of this spiral dumb shit.
It was a domino effect.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was. Once he did that, it did change the whole atmosphere.
And it didn't. What's fucked up is that it didn't stop there. The shit just kept going. The shit just kept escalating. So I mean,
I got in my car.
That's what I'm saying.
And went home.
So it was like the ambiance of it all was just.
I was coming in to be beautiful.
He was beautiful.
Thank you, Fred. I was just playing.
Period.
Now Halloween's coming up.
All right, so let's read up on this shit.
Well, Brandon, you might have a YouTube show where your views and shit are going up, bitch.
What you mean?
They're going up as
we speak.
Why? This online?
No. That right there. That's the view. The view kind of is going up. People are commenting.
You know what?
Okay, so are we really going out?
I'm going out. I mean, if Gene said he's going out, so I'm going out there to do with Gene now.
At that point, pretty much is when you come to somebody else's establishment and functions and events, make sure that you do not
act the goddamn
act the fool and act the monkey. And if you feel like if you're gonna do that, stay your ass at home. And we trust and believe you will not be invited to anything else. Now, again, I already know that you're not gonna listen to what the fuck I'm saying because they never do. They're gonna keep doing their shit because they think that shit is cute. So, you know what I'm saying? Just know next time, you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. This is a warning, period. Now, whatever comes next after this, you sit and wait on it. Keep playing.
Well,
wow.
So, guys, we're gonna go ahead and close out. We're gonna close out. And at the same time, guys, as always, like and subscribe and ring that bell. You can talk about people, but you don't run people under a bus. That's the guidelines. So, guys, we had fun again.
We did. We had a really good time.
Zykia, Benyata, Vivid, as always. Make sure y'all follow us on social media. You said what happened?
I said you don't want to say my name right.
Zykia, I don't say her name right.
You know, but either way, y'all, this is it. We're done. I got it out of my system. As you see, I feel a lot more. I feel a weight lifted.
At the end of the day,
you didn't say what you was gonna wear.
Oh, I don't know yet. But listen, at
the
end of the day,
we'll talk about it later.
At the very end of the day, okay, I still look great. Go to my website, www.kentopia.com, KENNTOPIA.com, and get your mask and Mask it up.
Period.
I know that's right. You
Y'all be
collect
sure
shirts,
to check it.
Queen
So if y'all
Ange.
seen my previous videos that Kent actually had on one of his shirts from his clothing line,
Which
it
I
says
love.
mask on. Be sure to go to that website. Did you just say that right? Oh yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah, get it. Period. This video is brought to you by Platinum Vivid Novelties, adult sex toys online. There's a glass there. It's okay. PlatinumVividNovelties.com online. Come and get your best deal for your favorite sex toys, dildos, cock rings, mega blasters, loop tubes, silicones, penises, mega blasters, and all that good nine. So, guys, as always, we love you. Again, share this video and subscribe and give feedback, whatever like that. It was good feedback or negative feedback, you know what I'm saying? Get a clear understanding, regardless across the board. So, we'll see you guys later.